Hello, Star Wars fans. Dave and Alex here, back with another Hyperspace Vault episode.
Hello everybody. Today we're going to do a Star Wars haul from summer 2018, part 1. So we eventually plan on doing in part 2 maybe later this summer, but today we're going to look at things we've gathered so far this summer, Star Wars related, and a few surprises that aren't Star Wars related. So first we're going to start off with a couple figures we've already done reviews on. We just wanted to go on and include them in this video. So if you haven't checked out those videos, the reviews, you can find them in our playlist. First off is the 40th anniversary C-3PO. We did an unboxing and review of C-3PO. Really cool figure. Really glad that he was our final figure for the 40th anniversary collection.
And next was the Star Wars Rebels 6-inch Ahsoka Tano that we did a review on with the 3 3/4 Clone Wars Ahsoka Tano. If you haven't seen that video, go ahead and check it out if you would like. And then last but not least, we have
Grand Moff Tarkin. We've been searching for him for quite a while. Ended up finding him at Walmart. Another really cool video. Please check out the review we did on him.
His mind probe.
It comes with the mind probe.
It looks really cool from distances when you put it with Princess Leia. So next, what we picked up.
We're going to look at some of these Star Wars books we picked up. We picked up the Star Wars Annual 2018.
Journey to Star Wars The Last Jedi.
And this is a book they publish every year, and it gives you the timeline of Star Wars and all the updates.
It's a really cool book. We have the 2017 one, which is actually really cool.
Yeah. The only disappointing thing is that they printed this without any of the solo stuff in it, so I don't know exactly what they were thinking there. They should have included solo since it also came out in 2018, but it's a pretty cool book.
Has a nice artwork picture of Rey on the back, which is pretty cool. Now, the next book we have is Star Wars Complete Vehicles, which is, trust me, a very cool book.
Yeah, it has cutaway views of all the different Star Wars vehicles. Really, really cool book. If you see this and you're a huge fan of the vehicles and like to see kind of like an inside view of them, you definitely want to get this book. It is really, really cool. And
but the thing
there's also some fold outs in this where you can just look at this shuttle drawing here. It is really cool. This is taken from Empire Strikes Back, because you can see the Rebel crew in the cockpit. You can see Han and Chewie flying it. Luke's in the back, and C-3PO sitting back there.
You mean Return of the Jedi?
Yeah. What did I say?
You said Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, okay. So this is really cool. So if you see this, you should pick it up, because a lot of cool stuff and a lot of cool information in that book.
So next,
we
picked up.
I got these 2 vintage Star Wars Insider magazines. I got them at Half Price Books. They didn't have a price on them, so I took them up front to purchase them, and the lady just sold them to me for 50 cents a piece. So that's really cool. This one here is from 1997 when they released the special edition trilogy. And then this one is the celebration of the 20th anniversary of Empire Strikes Back, which would have been published in the year 2000. So that's really cool. I always love kind of finding vintage magazines and stuff on Star Wars. There's an ad for some Star Wars figures on the back. And this one has on the back an ad for the special edition soundtrack that they released.
We actually have them. We actually have them. Not here right now, but we do have them in another room.
Then we picked up this vintage Star Wars glass from the South Louisville Antique and Toy Mall. This is really cool. I actually remember these. These were made by Burger King. You can see the Burger King logo there.
The old
back
Parker
in
logo.
1977. So these were actually came out the year Star Wars came out. You can see the trademark there. And I actually remember these. We didn't have a Burger King in our town, but I remember seeing these advertised on TV, and I always thought they were so cool. And I found this, I was like, oh, I got to get it. So this is, they had a whole set of them. This is just one glass that you could have purchased at Burger King, like when you bought your meal. So this one featured R2-D2 and C-3PO. So that is really cool, and it's like in perfect shape. I mean, this printing on the glass is not faded or chipped or anything. So that's really cool.
Very, very good care. The people that had their booth there and had that in their booth, they took really good care of that, it looks like. So moving on.
Next up, we got the Range Trooper from Solo, the Black Series 6-inch figure. I actually got this for Father's Day, so that was a really nice present for Father's Day. We'll be doing a review on this pretty soon. So number 64 of the Black Series figures, and then last, which is probably our favorite Black Series figure that we have picked up, is the Forlom figure that actually just came out in this wave, which was really cool. And it actually has a lighting effect in its eyes if you put light on it, but we'll get to that in the future when we do a review on that. Yeah, it was really weird that we found him at our local Walmart. Our local Walmart was like really late getting the Solo figures in. They just got them in a few weeks ago, and we went over there and looked at them, and they had, of course, Grand Moff Tarkin was already gone, and they had, Han, Lando, the Range Troopers, the Jawas, and the Death Squad Trooper, and then we went back over there last night, and they had those same figures there, and then right on the front peg was a Forlom, and I was like, what? So that was really interesting. So we went on and picked him up because that's the first time we've seen him in the store. I think he's been out for a month or so now, and we haven't seen him anywhere, so that was really a weird surprise. And then one of the last Star Wars things, I got this for Father's Day too, which is this Star Wars The Last Jedi soundtrack on vinyl. It's on 180 gram vinyl, so I can't wait to try this out and see what it sounds like. Not a huge fan of Last Jedi, but one of the things I liked the most about the movie was the soundtrack, and I thought it was pretty awesome. So I'm going to actually open this one up real quick.
Careful when you're cutting something like this big, because these things are actually really big. Oh,
here's a picture of the inside artwork, which is really cool.
Actually, we do have the CD version of it, and it has the same exact artwork, which is pretty cool. It even has this little booklet here that's in a smaller version, kind of. The vinyl, you can just take right out.
Here's a
It's really big
picture
and
of the
round.
vinyl.
Really big
Looks
and
really
round.
good. So let's take a look at some of these. I don't know if this is a poster or it's just kind of like a booklet with photographs, which looks really cool. This is one of the things I miss about vinyl when I grew up. We had records, and this is always things that were included in soundtracks were these photo booklets of the movies. And then when we transitioned to CDs, we just kind of, a lot of CDs came with this, but it was downsized so much that it was really, ruined the effect of it, because you get these full-size photos with the albums. So that is really cool. They did a really good job on this. So I can't wait to give this a spin and see what it sounds like. Okay, here is a picture of the back of the album. It gives you the title, the tracks on each side of the disc, or actually the vinyl record. So that's really cool. And I'd really like to pick up Rogue One soundtrack on vinyl too. I've seen it at a couple places, trying to catch it on sale somewhere since it's been out a while, but So this is really cool. I can't wait to give this a spin. And
now, moving
one of the
on,
last things we picked up.
Moving on, we have.
I picked up
something-
another Legacy pack from GameStop. This one was on clearance. They had a special sale of 50% off the clearance price. So I got this one for about $7, and which includes, the Darth Vader. And that's the main reason why I bought it, was I was going to keep this. I'm going to get this Darth Vader out, and I'm going to keep him in the card and not open him from the package there. So I'm going to open this up and get Darth Vader out and just display this Darth Vader and not open him up, because we have another Darth Vader in our 40th anniversary pack. So this was really cool. The box was a little damaged, so I don't feel so bad about opening it up since the box is damaged, and it includes this display, the Legacy Pack display. But the main reason I bought it was for Darth Vader. So that was a really cool price for like $7, because you don't see Darth Vader much anymore.
So in the beginning of the video, me and Dave said that there was going to be surprises at the end of the video, and here they are.
Yeah, we found these 2 Indiana Jones figures at Half Price Books, and you really don't see these much. And when I have saw them at different flea markets and stuff, they were really high. So I picked these two up. It was really cool. I really love Indiana Jones, probably just as much as Star Wars, and you really don't see much, as far as figures and stuff on Indiana Jones. So these would be really cool. And see, the packaging is kind of bent on these. This one is actually opened a little bit, and so we might go on and open these one day and do a review on them. They look really good. Hasbro did these, and I think they were released about the time the last Indiana Jones movie came out, the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, I believe that's what it was called. And I wish I picked up, they made a whole line of figures, and I kind of wish I picked up some of these back when they were, I remember seeing them at Walmart back then, and I kind of wish I went on and got some of these, because they look really cool. And it has all the main characters, and
Now,
you just don't see these that much anymore.
Now this one specifically is from the Raiders of the Lost Ark, but then the Indiana Jones figure is from The Last Crusade.
Yeah.
From the last movie and the first movie. From the first movie and from the last movie.
And then our last non-Star Wars item is we picked up this 50th anniversary Hot Wheels Back to the Future Time Machine 2. This is one from Back to the Future 2. It has Mr. Fusion on the back. You can kind of see it there. So this is really cool. Diecast metal. Big fan of Back to the Future also, so this is really cool.
Really entertaining movie. Really entertaining. So it has the Back to the Future logo, and then the copyrights and stuff like that. So we got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, a lot of stuff to keep us busy. We'll be back with a review. I believe our next review is probably going to be Forlom.
Because he's so cool.
Yeah, we're going to have to get him out and do a review on him really soon. So be sure to check back with us. Subscribe and like our channel if you haven't done so already. And we'll be back soon.
May the Force be with you. Always.